As we get closer and closer to the release of Disney's Snow White, we're going to start to get solid box office opening predictions. And now it went from an estimated 50-something through 90-something to about 53 million. The low end, not even somewhere in the middle. Now, whether or not this happens, well, we'll see. But usually, these are pretty close to what a film actually does. Sometimes we have some surprises. Sometimes we have underperformers. I think this one's probably about right. But we got to wait just a little bit longer until we find out. So, you can see it from the headline. Rachel Zegler's Snow White tracking for 53 million box office opening. That is, of course, just domestic. We do not have any international numbers. That will be the number that saves this movie. I don't think this is going to do well here. Rachel Zegler has done her best to piss off as many people as possible. She thought she was above it. She thought she had people waiting in the wings. America loved her. She's America's new princess. And, well, that's not the case. In fact, I can show you an example of just how loved she is. My Nerdy Home posted this over on X. And this is a capture from her own Instagram, Rachel Zegler's Instagram. She was at a New York Knicks game. Here she is right here because they put the camera on her. They have Celebrity Row. A lot of celebrities go to Knicks games. Are we sure she's a celebrity? Think about this for a second, okay? Think about, like, Super Bowls and all that stuff where they show celebrities and you get cheers or boos. Remember Taylor Swift got that big boo? Well, it's interesting with Rachel Zegler, she didn't get anything. In fact, I'm surprised that she posted this. I think it's because she's just so dumb she doesn't realize the bad optics of this. There's nothing. There's no boos, unfortunately, but there's no applause either. Listen to this. Okay, they're playing the song. They set it up, too. So, I'm going to play this again. So, there's a paid promo, or they're just playing this because they know she's there. And that stadium's packed. I'm surprised that so many people go to Knicks games still. Are they good now? Are they good? They haven't been good for a long time, but I haven't watched basketball in a long time either, really, to be fair, because I just got tired of the super teams and, like, anytime you just look at a player and they foul you, it's stupid now. Used to be they like slam on each other and bump people all over the place, and it was a real sport. It's kind of a show now. But anyway, they set this up. They start playing this song, and then they put her on the screen. Nobody makes any reactions. Let's play this again. There she is. Now she's on camera. Nothing. See, they got the camera right in her face. Somebody next to her is probably recording that. No reactions, really. That shows you her star power. And I'm pretty sure she's been in New York for a while. So I don't know if she was born there or what, but she's been there for a couple of months on a Broadway play. I think that's over now. But there was no reaction. That's something. Like, people don't care about her. Or a lot of them probably don't even know who she is. She's kind of really propped up by the media. Big time. Because they've been trying to manufacture her into a megastar for a while, and it's just not happening. So, this article, they're trying to say, like, whether that's the target number, the range is anyway from 48 to 58 million. Oh, shit. Sorry, I didn't even see that. So, he could go as low as 48 million. Damn. There's sure to be plenty of debate as to whether that would be a solid versus meh start for the spring tentpole. That's worse than a meh. That's a disaster. That's a disaster. Now, they compare this to 2015's live-action Cinderella. That movie had a $67 million domestic opening. I'm sorry, but we're in a different world now. Like, this is a much different dollar than 2015. Sorry. That's like 10 years ago. Are you kidding me? And they put on here over the past Christmas, many were quick to write off Mufasa, which came out at $35 million and then went on to earn $700 million globally. Sonic 3 was there and Mufasa, and that's a kid's movie. So, also, that's nothing for that. That's actually kind of a disaster for Mufasa, considering how much money the other one made. That's still nothing to scream home about. This movie's not going to have that same reaction. No, this movie's going to fizzle real quick. And guess what? This movie also had a shitload of problems. Disastrous financial outlook. Park Place posted this. The official budget for Snow White has been reported at $200 million plus, but insiders suggest the real cost could be over $300 million due to extensive reshoots and production delays. That means Snow White would need to earn upwards of $800 million globally just to break even, a feat that now looks increasingly unlikely. For comparison, The Little Mermaid debuted with a $95.6 million domestic opening and still struggled to turn a meaningful profit despite grossing $569.6 million worldwide. Even Cinderella, another live-action remake, opened at $67 million at a time in which movie tickets were far cheaper, which Snow White now looks unlikely to match. And, The Little Mermaid didn't have half of the bullshit surrounding this Snow White movie. There's so much controversy surrounding this movie. And 75% of it is the lead actress just being a dummy, speed running to the bottom of her career. And it's going to take the world to save this movie. I don't think it does well domestically. Keep in mind, Little Mermaid didn't do well domestically. It was the international numbers that pushed that up to almost $600 million. 569. What was the international for that? All right, I was a little wrong. But it still was the international numbers that saved it. $271 million. $271 million. So it made quite a bit of money globally. That's where this movie is going to need to make its money, because domestically, it still pulled $300 million. So, how well does this movie do worldwide? I don't know, but domestically, it's going to do badly. And the actress that was in, what was her name? Halle Berry, or whatever her name was, that played Ariel in the movie. She had a little controversy surrounding her because she was always calling people racist and shit. But her controversy was nowhere near Rachel Zegler's, let's be real. It's going to be really interesting because Ezra Miller is a really good comparison. Remember The Flash? I think Ezra Miller did have something to do with that movie fizzling out like it did, because he was doing all kinds of wild and crazy shit that was in the news all the time. And she's kind of comparable to him. Not in a sense. Like, she says a lot of stupid shit, but as far as, like, the evil things that he did, like, they're not on the same level. What I'm trying to say here is, like, public perception. Like, she is always saying dumb shit. So I think that people are kind of aware of her a little bit. So we'll see. It's going to be interesting. But I'm going to tell you right now, if this comes out at $48 million, that's bad. And I don't think this is going to be a movie anybody runs home about. I don't think people are going to be giving this, like, praise. This is not going to get amazing word of mouth. A lot of the live-action movies have been fizzling. They kind of had a good start. Like, when they came out, they were all doing gangbusters. And the past few have really fizzled. And I think this one's going to fizzle real fast. So it's going to be interesting. I'm really looking forward to this release. I really am. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.